Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am finally getting to put up my Sephora VIB sale haul. I actually ordered my stuff when the first sale happened. I am a VIB Rouge, nothing to be proud of, but I ordered my stuff literally like right at midnight or like 12:30 on the day that the sale went live. So obviously with VIB Rouge you get the free like 2 or 3 day shipping, whatever it is, and I did not receive my stuff until yesterday, which was Monday, November, what was yesterday, the 13th. Absolutely ridiculous. Not gonna lie, a little upset about that, but that's okay. So meanwhile, while I was waiting for this package to arrive, I obviously went in store, even though I told myself I was gonna do the one online purchase here. I wasn't gonna shop the sale the second time around. Already broke that rule. I wasn't gonna shop in store. Broke that rule twice. So I have done a lot of shopping. I have gone on now during the second part of the sale to order a few more things. I ordered the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. And then I also ordered the Too Faced like matte peachy palette or whatever. I don't know what it's called. I ended up ordering that. A little disappointed in myself. I told myself over and over and over again I was not going to order that palette. However, there are other palettes that I also purchased that I also told myself I would never purchase that you will see in this haul. I went way over the budget I had set for myself, but at the end of the day, I'm super pumped about all my products. I'm so excited to play with some of this stuff. I'm excited to get reviews up for you, and I'm just really looking forward to like 2018. I'm going to focus more on my channel, and I'm pumped about it. So if you guys are curious about what I picked up during the Sephora VIB event, then just keep watching. I'm going to unbutton my button like once. I'm wearing like a men's denim tee. This is old, but like cute, right? We'll start with this bag. This bag was stuff that I obviously purchased in store. This is all stuff that I had no intention of buying. Okay, so the first time I went in and I wanted to see what the Sephora Gimme Some Bold Lip. I wanted to see what the kit looked like in person. I also wanted to check out just some of their other little kits. And I swatched a bunch of the bolds and I really enjoyed this kit. So I picked this up. It's a great value. $28. You get 2 full-size products. One is a full-size nude stick. The other is a full size of a Too Faced lipstick. And then you also get a Kat Von D Bare Minerals Bite Beauty, which I love. And a Tarte's lip paint, which I'm not a huge fan of. But you do get 6 different lips in this. Their lip kits are great. I also swatched the nudes one, and I didn't happen to love every one of the nudes that I swatched, but I loved the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea lipstick that they had in there. It was in the shade Rum Punch, so I did pick that up in a full size. If you guys are curious, let me swatcheroo this one for you. So it is this one right here. This is the shade of the lips that I have on right now, this swatch right up above. But this is what Rum Punch looks like. Just a beautiful peachy nude color. And I have been trying to reach out of the realm of just liquid lipsticks lately. So I definitely wanted to give this a try. I just thought this would be a great neutral for all year round. It's a really hydrating formula, and so far I'm really impressed. I've worn this a couple of times, so really like this. If you can get any of these little lip kits, they're a great value. I would highly recommend. So then as I was going through my basket, I was like on the fence about buying something from Milk Makeup. Really wanted to try it, but then I'd seen reviews where like a lot of people were like, oh, Milk Makeup. I'm like, no. So I ended up swatching the Lit Stick. There's one of the little kits, like Sephora favorite kits, had the Lit Stick in it. I swatched it and was like instantly blown away. You won't be able to tell probably at all, but it's over here swatched on my hand. And I instantly fell in love. I have used this a couple times since I purchased it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not fully impressed. It definitely just doesn't give like a full-on like shabam highlight. It's definitely more of a natural highlight, and I feel like if you put this over top of makeup, like it kind of tugs and pulls at it simply because it's a stick, obviously, so you have to like rub it on this way. So what I've started to use this for is, obviously when you go to the gym, you want to have like that glow. So even if you're not sweating, it looks like you're sweating and like really working hard. So I've been using this when I go to the gym, like no makeup, but then I'll toss this on and it gives like a nice subtle looking glow that I like. So I was thinking originally I was going to return this, but I don't think I'm going to now. But I don't know that this is a product that I would necessarily recommend you go check out. So this is another one that I was on the fence about ordering online, didn't end up ordering it online, so then I went into the store and swatched it, and this is the Nude Sticks 3-piece mini lip set. It comes with, I really like nude sticks. I purchased a nude sticks like lip crayon when I was in Vegas this past year, and I really, oh my gosh, I have an itch. Really loved it. So I picked these up, just some really nice like reds and neutral colors. They are in the minis, and then you do get a sharpener in this nice little tin. These are great for travel. Like this would be a nice way to like have 3 like neutral / red colors, but just super small and compact and easy to travel with. So I'm glad that I bought this. I would highly recommend. I love nude sticks, you guys, so I recommend checking them out. All right, and then also on that trip, I was not gonna purchase this at all. This is $98 or $99. This is the Marc Jacobs Wild One palette. I see so many people recommending this, but I just could not bring myself to spend $99 on this, or so I thought. So I was in store just perusing around, swatching stuff, just having fun, no intention of buying anything. And then I swatched this palette, and like people are not lying when they say like the mattes are so creamy and buttery. The shimmers, like, oh my god, like you guys, these are just like one small like little finger swipe. Like I love the colors in here. I think there's some really fun, really unique shades. Some of these shimmers like I absolutely love. They're like duochromatic, really fun. And then I just love all the mattes up here. Like I love this red, I love this fudge brown. So I swatched a couple of these and I was like, ugh, no, I have to buy you now. So there was one palette left that was sitting there, and I was like, okay, like kind of meant to be. There's only one left. Like, why did I swatch this in the first place? It's meant to be. So I grabbed the palette and I'm walking around and I'm like, oh, it's $99. Like you really don't need this. So then I go and I talk myself out of buying it, and I put the palette back. And then I'm walking around, perusing the store some more, and I'm like, no, like really, like you need that palette. So I go back and the palette is gone. Someone else has picked the palette up. So now I'm upset because I should never put the palette down. That palette was meant to be mine. So I'm walking around and I see the gal who grabbed the palette, and I was just like, ugh, like gave her the stink eye. And then I ended up asking one of the workers at Sephora if they had any else in like their back room or anything like that, and they did end up having a few more palettes. So I was able to pick this up, and while it was really expensive, I definitely don't regret it. I love this palette. I've already played around with it a little bit. If you guys would like to see a review on this, let me know. Again, I keep saying it in all my videos, but I'm really trying to focus more on my channel and getting reviews up. So I'm working on a couple palette reviews, and if you guys would like to see one on this, I would definitely be happy to do that for you guys. Alright, so then my husband ended up needing some spot remover. We always go with the Origin spot remover. So we went back into the store a second time for me to go get this spot remover. And if you guys haven't seen this, this is just the Origin Super Spot Remover. I would highly recommend this. If you guys have like a zit that's that's popping through the surface, just toss this on there. Literally, it's like minimized by like at least 50% the next day. This is a lifesaver. I've gone through many bottles of this, and I just like, this is my tried and true savior when it comes to zits. So then we were already over by the Origins area, if you will, and I saw the Origins Drink Up Intensive Mask, and I've heard some great reviews on this, especially if you have dry skin. Which I do have pretty dry skin, especially going into the winter months here in Minnesota, so I decided to just pick this up and give it a go. And then I did walk by the Marc Jacobs area again. So I did have a similar eye look to what I have on today, the day that we were in there. And I was looking at the Marc Jacobs highliners, which I do really like. I have a different one in my collection, and I found this pretty sort of like, it's actually more of like a purple with like a gold shift. You probably can't really see it that well right there. It is in the shade Jazzberry. So I decided to pick this up because I do really like warm looks and like want to do more red looks like this. So I thought this would be a nice one to toss in my waterline, and I do really like the highliners by Marc Jacobs. So I picked up another one of these. Didn't need it, but I picked it up. Alright, you guys, on to my big box of things. Okay, so the first few things that I picked up, first of all, I knew I wanted to try the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I have plenty of concealers, didn't need this, but I've heard really good things about this. I've heard it's more lightweight, medium coverage, which is more of like what I look for in a concealer. So I picked this up in the shade Very Fair. I have not given this a try yet, but I am excited to add this to my collection. Not that exciting, it's just a concealer, but I have been really dying to try this. So this is one thing that I picked up. So then I do absolutely love Becca Shimmering Skin Perfectors, and I actually don't have Champagne Pop yet. So I was basically like, what are you doing with your life? And I finally picked up the Champagne Pop Shimmering Skin Perfector. So I'm sure you guys have seen this a million times. I don't even know if a swatch will come through with my lights, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful gold highlight. And I actually don't have a ton of gold highlights in my collection, with the exception of like what's in my ABH Glow Kits. I needed a gold one in my collection, and I love Becca, so obviously I needed the Champagne Pop. Next up is a cleanser that I love. I've bought this before and I just needed to repurchase this. This is the Korres Greek Yogurt Cleanser. This is, I don't know if my lights are gonna like allow you to see the packaging. This is my favorite cleanser that I've ever used. Like, I am so excited to have this back. I probably finished this maybe like 3 weeks to a month before the sale started, and I was like, okay, you need to finish up some of your other cleansers and just wait for the sale to purchase this. And I've just been dying to have this back in my collection. So super excited. If you guys haven't tried anything from the Korres line, I would highly, highly recommend. I know they have some holiday kits, so I just picked this up, as well as one more thing from Korres that you'll see next. So this is the Korres Wild Rose Vitamin C Active Brightening Oil. It looks like this, and it actually has like flower petals in this. I am obsessed with this. This is the best brightening vitamin C oil I have ever used. I was gonna honestly order 3 of these, but I was like, slow your roll. And actually the bottle ended up being way bigger than I thought it was going to be. I'd used the sample size before, or the little like deluxe size. I hadn't actually purchased a full size of this yet. So anyway, I love this stuff. If you guys need a vitamin C oil or anything like that, it is $54 for this. Again, sale, you get 20% off, but this has made such a difference in my skin. Like, I swear by this. And this, I love the Korres line. So really excited to have these back in my collection. I've been like dying to have them back. Not that exciting, not that fun, but I picked up another concealer. This is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer. This is the one that's in the pot. I had seen people raving about this summer and had really just wanted to give it a try. I have used the NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, which I loved for a long time, and then like as I got towards the end of my concealer, I felt like it was a little bit more drying and I didn't love it. So I decided to give this one a try. Next up, I was so excited to get my order in that I accidentally ordered 2 of these. So I'm going to set one of them aside for a giveaway. I do plan to do a December giveaway, you guys. So if you aren't subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you can enter my giveaway in December. But this is the Bite Beauty Amouche Bouche. This is one of their holiday like little sets. It's the little mini lipsticks. I know they have a couple other sets with a couple different products in it as well. Alright, so you get honeycomb, and then you get sugar cane, rhubarb, and cayenne. So a good mixture of like a lot of just neutrals, but then you do get your bright red. So super fun. I love Bite Beauty. I love their lipstick formula. I would highly recommend. And this is like a fun way. It's $25 for this, and I believe a full size of their lipstick is either $24 or $26. So this is a nice way to only pay $24 and then to try 4 different shades and to see if you like their formula, shade selection, etc. Alright, next up I picked up the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom Cream. I have gone through many of these. I absolutely love this. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over YouTube. This is just, oh, if you have not gone in to at least like smell, I can't open the box, to at least smell this, you are seriously missing out. This is one that like hangs with you throughout the day, so people are definitely going to be able to like smell the lotion that you have on. And this is the first time I bought the big size. I usually just buy the little small size ones. Okay, I'm not going to open this because I currently have a little one sitting in my collection, but I love this stuff. I was like on the fence of whether or not I was going to purchase this because I was trying to, again, get my dollars down a little bit, but I was like, okay, who are you kidding? Like, you have dry skin all over during the winter months, and like, this just smells so good. So if you have not smelled this already, you gotta go in and give this a little sniff. Next up is a little set, another little set that I picked up. This was the Belief Holly Jolly Hydration. I really wanted to pick up the Belief True Cream Moisturizing Balm. Stephanie Nicole like raves about this, especially if you have dry skin, all the time. So this was $38 for this set, and it would have been $38 just to pick up the moisturizing balm. You do get a full size in this set. So then you pay $38 and you also get to try the Belief Hungarian Water Essence, this little guy, as well as the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm. There's two different ones of these, you guys. There's the Aqua Balm, and then there's the Moisturizing Balm. They are different. I have not tried the Moisturizing Balm, but I've heard it's supposed to be more moisturizing than the Aqua Balm, and I already love the Aqua Balm. Again, that was a nice little set, only $38 for this, so if you're looking for little sets to pick up for the holidays for people, I would recommend maybe checking this guy out. Okay, next up, this was the last glow kit that you can currently still get that I have to add to my collection. So I have the Nicole Grill, I have the Aurora, I have the Sweets, the Sun Dipped, and the other one that just came out, is it the Sugar, maybe? So anyway, I had to obviously pick up the Moonchild. I love my Aurora Glow Kit. That might be my favorite, and that's the other one that's like the fun colored glow kit. I wanted to get the Moonchild when it had originally came out, but I just could not justify spending the $40 at the time on a highlighting kit that I felt like I wasn't going to be able to wear that often. But I've learned from my Aurora kit that, like, you can wear these shades. So this is what this one looks like. I would recommend you guys, if you're on the fence about this, go in and swatch these. Like, Blue Ice, I am obsessed with it. And again, I don't think you'll be able to see any of these with my lights on camera. But Blue Ice up here, it has just a beautiful, beautiful blue shift. It reminds me of the, I don't know if it's called like Icicle or whatever, that's in the new Becca face palette. But I also love like Blue Moon is up here, and it's just like a beautiful purple. Again, I don't think you can see, but I actually love these highlights, and I wear them from I wear them on a day-to-day basis. Obviously, if I'm going for like a more neutral look, I'm not gonna wear one of these, but like, you can make these work with everyday looks. Plus, I just am a huge fan of the glow kits, and I wanted to complete my collection, at least until she comes out with more. So I'm really excited about this purchase and excited to toss it on my shelf with the rest of my ABH Glow Kit family. I did pick up the Touch in Soul or Touche in Soul No Pore Problem Primer. I feel like I saw Kathleen Lights use this, and I thought she liked it. So it was only It was only $18, and it is like a normal size primer. You get 1.01 fluid ounces. Not that I need another primer in my collection. Trust me, I have plenty, but I just thought I'd give this a go. Was excited about it, and yeah, that's basically that. So then when I ordered online, this was one of the like weekly wows. This is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. So it's $13 plus the 20% off, and it was one of those where it just kind of got me, and I was like, hey, what the heck? I'll try yet another concealer. I think I got 3 during the sale. So this, again, is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. I bought mine in Fair Light. I'm curious what the applicator for this is. Okay, so it's just like a big wand like that. Kind of like the Tarte Shape Tape. Really big wand. Interesting packaging for a concealer. But anyway, we shall see. I'm hoping that this, saying like it's an aqua concealer, I'm hoping, again, it's like more light to medium coverage. That's kind of more what I look for in my concealers, so we shall see. Then I picked up this from Ren Clear Skincare. I believe this is a new brand to Sephora. I was looking for primers. I think it was with probiotics. I want to say I was looking for like a specific ingredient. Yep, probiotic extract, which is supposed to be great for your skin. I'm also starting to take a probiotic supplement, which has been awesome. But this is their Perfect Canvas Silicone-Free Skin Finishing Serum. Sorry, my daughter was starting to get into my things. I had to take a brief break. Like I was saying, this is the Ren Clear Skincare Perfect Canvas Silicone-Free Skin Finishing Serum. It says to use after moisturizer and apply 1 to 2 drops to fingertips, then sweep over the face and neck until fully absorb and follow with your foundation, etc., etc. So I just really wanted to grab a serum that had a probiotic in it, and I'm excited to give this a try. More to come on whether or not I feel like this is amazing or like makes a difference and is worth the price, but I was really excited to pick this up. So another not so exciting thing, but definitely need to pick up, was this Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask. I've gone through many of these. These are a lifesaver for my lips all the time, but especially in the winter. I just get mine in the clear. I have purchased mine in the like pinky color, but it just gives your lips like a weird look over top, so I personally just prefer the clear. I put this on every night before bed, and if my lips are super dying, then I'll wear it throughout the day. but it is definitely thicker. So if you don't like thick things on your lips, I would recommend probably just using this at night. Again, super great. Like, I've always had super dry, cracked lips, and this has just seriously helped and made such a difference in restoring my lips back to health. Now, don't get me wrong, they're definitely still dry at times, but this does really, really help. I'm still saving the super exciting things for last. So this is just a 500-point perk that I picked up. This is the Tarte Play with Clay set. It looks like you get a bronzer, a mascara, a foundation, a blush, and a powder. I really like the Tarte blushes, and this one is in the shade, does it say? It doesn't even say. Anyway, this is the shade of blush. So I'm excited to have another Tarte blush. I love Tarte Amazonian Clay blush. So that's why I got this perk. Alright, 2 more small things. I picked up a Clinique Cheek Pop Blush Pop just because I've seen a lot of people rave about these. I've been really into blushes lately. I picked it up in the shade Ginger Pop, which actually this looks way brighter than I probably thought it was online. Let's see. Oh god, that's pigmented. I don't know if you can see, but like, let's see. Maybe even like, oh, look at that. Oh, it doesn't look as pigmented when you put it on. So anyway, I thought this would be a pretty color. I will apply lightly. I tend to get really heavy-handed with blush. I kind of want to go pick up a couple more of these before the sale ends. And then I picked up one of the minis of the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Blushes. I believe I picked mine up in the shade, is there Mood Exposure, I think is what it's called. And it looks like this. And like all my hands are swatched out here. So you really can't see a whole ton when you swatch this, especially because my arm is so dirty now. But I've heard really great things about this as well. I've heard it's more of a subtle blush, which is probably good for my heavy hands. Wanted to give an Hourglass blush a try though. I tried their ambient lighting powder, I think it is, just like their like setting powder, and I wasn't a huge fan, and I know everyone loves it. But maybe I'll have a different opinion about the blush. So then I was on the fence about this one, and I honestly don't know why I picked it up, but I am trying to use gloss more often because I know it's super trendy right now. So I picked up this Buxom holiday set. I believe it was $32, and it's a $60 value. It comes with 6 different Buxom lip glosses, and what I like about the Buxom lip gloss, which I know some people don't, is it gives you that tingly feeling in your lips. So that's why I decided to pick up a Buxom lip set. It comes with the shades Amanda, Amy, Princess, Emma, Celeste, and Erica. So yes, and I may or may not have picked up a second one of these for my December giveaway. So I originally started with, you know, I was only going to get 2 or 3 palettes, and then it turned into, if you include the Wet n Wild one, or not Wet n Wild, the Wild One palette by Marc Jacobs, I ended up getting 7 palettes. Whoopsies. So I picked up this set from Smashbox. This was $39. You get 2 of the little cover shot palettes, which if you were to buy by themselves, I think they're like 29 bucks anyway. And then you also get a little shadow highlight palette set. So I did end up picking that up. This was one I was on the fence about as well, but I figured it was such a good value I could not turn that down. Really cute packaging on these. Super cute. So you get a nice cool toned palette, the warm toned one. You also get the little highlighting trio. Oh, sorry you guys, I just realized the door is now in my shot. Sorry about that. My daughter's in front of the door. I thought these would be really easy for travel. We will see how they perform. If you guys are interested, I will try and get a review upon these as well. So this is one, this is again as a set. This is one I was really excited for, and I almost ended up buying this before the sale, but I made myself hold off. This is the Chloe Morello Beauty Haul Volume 2 with Ciate London. I ended up buying her Volume 1 last year during the haul. So I was really excited this year because she had a cool tone palette last year, and this one has like a bunch more fun colors. So you get her palette, and then you also get, as I'm trying to like rip it all out, you also get a deluxe size of the Ciate Lip Velvet in the shade Sydney. You get a deluxe size of their Ciate Wonderland Mascara. I really like this. And then you also get a full size of their Fierce Flicks, I believe this is a liquid liner. But then the most important part is this palette inside. So, like look at that. How fun is that? You've got your pinks, you've got like your neutrals around the edge, but then you also have like these fun like blue and green. This is like a super deep brown. It looks gray on camera, but it's like a deep brown. Some like really fun like silvery and purpley shift colors. Just a really, really fun palette overall. And I'm excited to dive into this. So I think that this set was only $49, which I thought was a great value. Again, I think you're getting 16 shadows. No, you're getting 20 different shadows plus all of the other little deluxe and full size things that I mentioned. If you're just looking for like a fun palette, or if you're looking for a good gift idea, this is one that I would recommend. I felt the quality in the palette last year was pretty good. So if it's the same, again, I think you're getting a good palette for a great value. This is another one I was going to convince myself that I didn't need. And then, you know, all the hype on YouTube just gets you. And I ended up getting the Tarte Toasted palette, obviously. So I am currently working on a review for this. This is what the Tarte Toasted palette looks like. Honestly, it does not do it justice on screen. Even the pictures online do not do the palette justice. So if you can make it into a store to look at this, that's what sold me. I was in Ulta and I saw this and I was like, oh, okay, like now I feel like I need this. So I ordered it during the Sephora sale, and yeah, I do have the In Bloom that I absolutely love. So if the formula is the same, which I've heard so far pretty good reviews on this, then I don't think I'll be disappointed. And I love that this is like a nice compact size, super user friendly, that it just basically you can like follow the row and create an easy look. Has a nice mirror, really nice packaging. So I picked up the Tarte Toasted palette. Then I've been waiting all year to pick up a Viseart palette during this sale because like I just finally need to give these a try. These are so raved about. The formula is just like one of the best out there from like what everyone says. So I picked up the Warm palette. This is what it looks like. I know everyone raves about the like neutral palette with like the gold, or not the gold, with the gray and the black. But I just feel like I never use gray shadows, nor do I really use blacks. So this one spoke to me more. This one I thought I would get more use out of. I like am living for this bottom row right here. And I just heard that this formula is like super easy to blend. That just comes right out, I guess. I don't know if mine's broken or if it just comes right out, but either way, gotta be careful with this guy. So let's see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, like that is like one finger swatch. Amazing. Let's see this orange. Wow. I'm like swatching over like other swatches, but yeah, this seems like this is gonna be a good formula. I'm excited to dive into this. But yeah, a great time if you guys are at all thinking about trying the Viseart palettes. Great time to buy these. All right, you guys, we've made it to the end, down to my last two things. I did end up picking up the Sephora Pro palette in the editorial. Now the reason being is because I have so many warm eyeshadow palettes and I have like no palettes with color. Not that I ever use color in any of my looks. However, I just like, I just needed this. I have been eyeing this since these came out. I haven't seen a ton of reviews on these, but I feel like for the most part, the few that I've seen have been relatively positive. I have swatched a couple of these. I'm gonna go with like a 1 circle swirl on that. And then we're gonna go right down. Like, how amazing. So I just thought this would be a fun palette to have in my collection. If I ever decide I want to, you know, give color a chance, then I have this palette. And just like, it's just, how fun are these colors? This is really, really nice packaging. I know this is $68. More expensive for the Sephora side by a long shot, but you do get this huge, nice mirror. And then it's really heavy duty, durable packaging. Like, this is heavy. So I am so excited about this again. I've been eyeing this since like June or July. I can't remember when they came out, but this has been in my basket to buy during the sale since then. And I almost didn't buy this. I was like, oh, $68. Like, but I had to do it. So then my most shameful purchase of them all, one that I told myself I would absolutely never spend the money on. Literally never. But then Stephanie Nicole had to go like tell her YouTube subscribers how fantastic these shadows were. And like, if Stephanie Nicole recommends something, like I literally am on my phone like ordering up whatever she recommends. So that being said, I bit the bullet. I'm still a little ashamed of myself, but I did buy the Natasha Denona Lila palette. And let me tell you, it is absolutely beautiful. and they are not lying when they say, like, oh my gosh, like these shimmers, I barely touched into this, and like I watch I'm like speechless. I watch people on YouTube say like, oh my god, like I can't believe that. This was the first time that I have truly swatched something and like my jaw dropped, and I was like, now I know how they feel like when they're swatching things and they're like this is incredible, like this is insane. The mattes, so there are only 4 mattes in this, but the mattes too are just like oh my, like I can't even, like that's the matte. I'm speechless. So while this was a super pricey palette, I am not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited to have this in my collection. It's beautiful packaging. I just cannot wait to display it on my shelf and just like basically like this cost a pretty penny. Like I'm gonna look at this on my shelf for a while. Anyway, you guys, if you stuck around till the end, like props to you. Comment down below I'm hungry or something, like, because you probably are hungry by the end. Anyway, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do so. Again, I am going to be doing a December giveaway. I'll be getting that video up here in the next couple weeks or so. Thank you guys so much for sticking around to watch. Let me know in the comments below what you picked up during the sale. What are you excited about? What do you think I should have picked up? What did I miss out on? Yeah, let me know. Other than that, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.